Hello, hello, hello. Salutations, everyone. Salutations. Just decided to do this impromptu live. I can't be too long because I'm at work, and as you can see, I work from home, so that's why I'm snuggled up in this robe here. So, you know, judge your mama, not me. But anyway, yeah. But I couldn't help but to do one of my little quick reaction videos to this person I think on TikTok. It was posted by the Neighborhood Talk. So, I got the video in my description box of this. Is this woman who just boldly stated that she doesn't refuses to go to someone else's home and shower in their home if they have white colored washcloths and towels, because she doesn't want to clean the crack of her behind and find her, that she doesn't want anybody in her business like that. So that says a lot about you, ma'am. I mean, that's a clear indication of you don't want anyone to see how how your lack of hygiene has become effective. And I know that a lot of times when you look at you may make the impression that when you look at washcloths and towels like that, if you do decide um when you do clean, and I'm one that has all white washcloths and towels. I have no color washcloths and towels. For one, it's more it's for sanitary reasons. Don't want that dye on. Want that dye of other color washcloths and towels on me, and also, it's more clean. More cleansiness in this. So the fact that she made this statement in public, yeah, that says a lot about you, ma'am. And I know there are times when you may use washcloths and towels that are white, and you may assume that that person is not clean, or they just, or and that's not always the case. You can't assume that, because sometimes we have certain, secretions and sweat on our bodies that even after you get out the shower, you may have some, residue. I don't have that problem, because only thing you may see is residue from the African black soap that I use, because I don't know, for those who use African black soap, when you use a white cloth with African black soap, with all the natural ingredients that it has, it does leave some stain, on that. So that's the only stain you might see on my washcloths is from the actual soap that I use. So let me just share this with y'all, and then y'all tell me, let me know what y'all think of this.
I'm staying at your house and I get ready to take a shower and I see that you have white towels and white wash rags, I'm going home. Because that's too nosy for me. Because what do you mean when you shop for towels and rags? Out of all the colors they had, you chose white? That is just very disrespectful. I was
That is very disrespectful. Wow. The delusion of this person to think that it's disrespectful to choose to have white washcloths and towels in their home, and how you really think that they are so the person is so invested in what you got going on in between your legs or between your ass cheeks or butt cheeks, that they will just purposely just purchase white washcloths and towels in the hopes that you may just come and visit one of these days, and they will be so pressed about what you have going on, and that makes them disrespectful. Yeah, this is rich. That is so rich. No.
at somebody's house one time and I was taking a shower and they had everything was white. It gave me anxiety because it does not matter how clean you is, baby. A white rag is going to humble you every single time. A white rag is going to humble you while you're showering, and then a white towel is going to make you get right back in that shower because it's like, baby, you missed something. Because out of all why would you have white? Like, that is too far in my business. That is because I am not about to run a white wash rag between the crack of my behind and put it in nobody's hamper.
Yeah, she's not about to use a washcloth and put it in the hamper, not hamper, but hamper. Okay, let's go back.
Like, because you have to do the laundry and it's your guest bathroom. So I'm sure you don't have a whole bunch of guests over. So even if you're not like weird like that, where you go look at stuff people don't use, you cannot help but see a dingy white rag or a white towel. That is just that no, I'm going home. If
Alrighty, so there you have it. So I feel if you feel so, my advice to you, to her and to anyone else that has this problem, if you're so subconscious about that, then travel with your own. I mean, that's what I normally do, even with the hotels, because mind you, I mean, hotels got white towels and washcloths, so I don't know whether she travels or not, but you're gonna have that as well at different hotels. And I always travel with my own washcloths and towels, whether I'm going, I guess, at someone's home or in a hotel. I travel with my own, you know, for again, sanitary reasons as well. So, I mean, if you're so subconscious about that, don't impose your beliefs on other people to the point where you feel like it's disrespectful for them to have a preference for washcloths or towels in their own home. You know, that is kind of deranged for you to say that. And for you to think that someone is trying to get in your business like that. I'm sure that in general, nobody wants to be wash anybody else's personal, intimate stuff, whether it's washcloths, towels, underwear. Like nobody really wants to be put in that position, you know. But once it goes into the hamper, you know, and it's it's going to be got to be washed, got to go in the machine like any other item that you have. But yeah, I just I don't know. I just thought I felt compelled to react to that video. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And in the meantime, let me get back to work and everyone have a good one.